good morning folks, welcome to another vlog and to a very warm but quite dreek, miserable Western Highlands. It's another vlog about shooting locally. This time I've come down to another place only a couple of miles from home. This is Glen Achullish, which is down by the river here and into the woodland, so it's ideal for this type of weather. Before I get started though, I really want to talk about something that I'm happy to be involved with, which is the development of the KNF Concept website. Not only is it a website just for their products, they've started to look at member benefits, or a learning site where you can go on there. They've got vlogs, they've got news about all sorts of photography related products, everything that we always talk about, gear and stuff like that. But also you can get rewards from there. So by logging in, you actually get rewards, and that gets you discount off their products. So yeah, it's something I'm involved with. I've got some links which I'll put down below. One is as an invitation from my side of things to follow me on there, but also just to get involved and get joined and have a look around it. It is a fantastic site, and what they're trying to do is make photography a community again, something which I feel passionate about and something that I think's been missing for a while. So head down there, have a look, give me a follow, and we'll get started with the vlog. So as I say, I've come down to Glen Achullish. It's a woodland site and the river runs right the way through it, so hopefully I'm going to get some shots. I think I've seen my first one, so I'm going to get set up and then I'm going to head further up into the actual woodland and try and get along the waterfalls, maybe follow the one sort of stream and favourite waterfalls down there, and hopefully we get something. See you soon. So I've got set up for my first shot here. Fairly standard shot, these little cascades here, looking down here. I'm shooting in portrait mode, and there's no need for any filters, so I don't know if you can see the camera. So I'm trying to use, obviously, this leading you in, and then I want to add in a little bit of this up here, just to add in a bit of colour. You can see that vibrancy in the greens there. I'm shooting on the 2470 at about 28mm, to be honest. ISO 250, and as I said, no need for any filter, so it's giving me a quarter of a second at the moment. The light's getting a bit better. It's actually changing, and it stopped raining for the moment, or it feels as though it has under the canopy. So going to get this shot. I might even get one portrait mode, although there is, if I swip you around again, you'll see there's this horrible white pipe here, and I don't really want that in shot. I could get rid of it post-process, but I'd rather not. So yeah, going to get this shot, and if it's any good, you'll see it on screen. And then we're going to head further up into the woods. So I'm not in the woodland yet. I've come up the track a little way from where I was, but I've spotted this beautiful little copse of bluebells which are still here, still hanging on. Came out a bit late in the Western Highlands up here. So what I'm doing, if I turn you around, is I've got the camera set up. I'm on the 60 and 35. But what I'm doing is, there's a beautiful little set of bluebells here. I'm just trying to get those in and take out most of the sky, but keep the bluebells in the background. It's given me quite a nice shot. It's more of a close-up shot of this set of bluebells, but f14, 250 ISO, 1/8 of a second. Really just nicely blurs out the background, so just the blue colours in there. Gonna have a little bit of a wander around the copse here just to see if there's anything else. Maybe try and get around the back and shoot in the other direction so there's more foliage in, less sky. But we'll see. It's beautiful up here, really nice up here. Move around the back of the bluebells here, and I'm getting some more shots, and I just thought of something there. I just wanted to let you know that obviously if you aren't from the UK and you might not know this, if you do come here in this time of year and you want to shoot the bluebells, they are a protected species. So I've carefully walked around the back, haven't walked through them. I'm not shooting in them, I'm shooting across them from behind. So yeah, they are protected. Don't pick them, don't kill them off, because they are beautiful. So yeah, just so be aware of that if you are visiting the UK and you're not from here. Yeah, I'm going to get a few more shots and I'm going to head up and into the forest, I think. So we're heading up the track into Glen Achullish now. I'm going to get into the woodland hopefully, and there's a lot of bluebells around in here which I didn't actually know about, so we might see some more of those. Hopefully we get a few of the waterfalls. It seems to be running quite well, so yeah, I'm going to head up, get in there, and hopefully have a nice morning. It is still drizzling, but yeah, it's a bit grey. Great morning for being in here. See you when we get in there. I was just walking up the track, and yeah, you can, well, if I swing you around you'll see what I can see, and I couldn't resist stopping to try and get a photograph of this. So where I am is along the track, but if you look down here, and this is quite a big fall, so I don't want to get too close, you can see these set of falls down here. Obviously I can't get down there, it's probably a 30-foot drop. So what I have done is I've set up at the top, and I'm using some ferns at the front. I've got the 16 to 35 on. I'm shooting at approximately 20 mil. I just want to get the ferns in. I want to take any sky out. So again, flicking you around, what I'm doing is I'm using just the foliage and this lovely gnarled tree here, and I've got some ferns right in the front here, which I'm just using as foreground interest. So I'm trying a few different shots. At the moment I am at 0.6 seconds, no filters on, 100 ISO, f11, and I'm taking a shot for the actual falls. And then I'm going to look at the ferns and take one with the ferns in focus as well. So I'm going to stack this, and then I'm going to play around with a few, maybe the ferns out of focus, but the falls in. As I say, I can't get too close because yeah, if I went down there I don't think I'll be coming back up. So hopefully it works. If it does, I'll stick it on screen as normal. Well, if you do come to this spot, once you walk up the track you'll come to a fork in it. I'm going to head left and head in towards the forest, but on the right hand side you can walk up, and that you can see in front of you is known locally as the Dragon's Tooth. Today you can hardly see it, so probably not going to go up there at the moment. Going to head into the forest. It is raining quite heavily at the moment, so getting into the forest and the woods is going to be good for me. But yeah, another beautiful spot. So if you head up the track there on the right, you will actually come above the Dragon's Tooth, and there's some quite nice shots to be had up there as well, so but not for me today. Well, as you've seen, I've come uphill for a few minutes, 5 minutes or so, and rather than heading straight up, I'm now at the falls. So I'm actually going to head into the woods now, get out of the rain, and I'm going to see if I can find one of my favourite falls. Hopefully it's running. It's somewhere I've shot before, but yeah, I always love it. So once we get in there, hopefully find it, and I'll put you back on as soon as we are. So I'm just pushing my way up the falls, and anybody that's watched this channel will know that I just can't resist photographing little cascades, waterfalls, any sort of water. So I was looking for my favourite falls, which is a little bit further up. However, what I found is this lovely little set of cascades. And actually what caught my eye is this flash of red in here. So I've got the 16-35 on. Again, I don't need any filters because it's quite dark in here. And I'm just sort of shooting portrait, and I'm using up to these top falls here, but cutting off any of the trees. So F10, 0.6 seconds, 100 ISO, and it gives me sort of a nice little sort of leading line into the shot. So coming down from the top right, coming down and back in. So almost an S shape. Just quite a nice little shot, really. So if it works, it's up on screen now. I'm actually surprised by the amount of fallen trees. There's always a few, but it seems like quite a lot. I don't know if it comes across behind me, but I can't find the falls I was looking for. But what I have found is another set, and show you what I've got. So this beautiful set of falls here, little cascades, and then going right up to the back to these lovely gnarly trees up here. And what I've done for a change is I brought a lens with me, which I love, but very rarely use. So I have put on my Zeiss 21mm. It is it's a manual focus lens, and I'm shooting at f8, 0.5 seconds, 100 ISO. And yeah, as I say, it's a fantastic lens. I don't know why I don't use it as much. It cost me the price of a kidney, so I really should use it. Beautifully sharp, and hopefully this photograph works, and if it does, you will see it on screen now. Well, that's me done up here at the woodland up at Glen Achullish. So good morning out. It's still raining a bit, but beautiful up here and out of the rain. So yeah, I think I've got a few images. A place that's obviously often overlooked for the bigger Glen Coe itself, and also probably even Achullish with the quarry there, but it's just along the road from there. So if you are up here, the weather's rubbish. It's actually just quite a nice walk as well. Quite a steep one, but quite a nice walk. And as I say, you can get out of the rain up here, so there is plenty to shoot. So I'm heading back to the car now, but I am going to try and make a stop on the way back home to show you one other location which is nearby. It's only about half a mile or a mile down the road. Light's not great, it's flat, it's nearly lunchtime here, so but I am going to make a stop hopefully and show you what I passed this morning. So it's another place that you can obviously get to if you're up here in the Highlands shooting, but I'll put you on as soon as I get there. Well, I said I'd bring you to another local spot. Unfortunately, I couldn't get parked yesterday. There's a fairly small car park here, and there was a big truck just unloading some stuff. So I've come back this morning, and I'll show you where I am. So this is St John's Church, just past Achullish. Nice old, I'm not saying old, it's not actually old, nice building. However, it's not what we're here to see, because if you can look across here, you'll see the old chapel. And the bluebells are back. So that's what I'm going to be photographing this morning. Hopefully get some shots here. It's quite nice. It's not a bad morning. Quite a bit of cloud behind me, but yeah, not a bad morning. So as I said, just past the town of Achullish. So not too far at all from home. Going to get set up, put you on if I get anything, and yeah, hopefully we can craft some images from here. So nice simple shot to begin with. So just looking obviously across the bluebells to the old what was used as the old chapel at some point. There was some nice some nice clouds in the sky, but as you can see, the low clouds come across. I'm shooting portrait mode here on the 16 to 35. I've got a 2-stop filter on, just, it was for the sky, but now obviously that's gone. And settings wise, I am f11, 1/5 of a second, 100 ISO, shooting wide at about 18mm. And yeah, we'll get that. We'll see if we can get, if this low cloud disappears again. There was some nice clouds up there, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll keep moving around and we'll get something else. So I have moved a bit further back here. The low clouds actually moved through, so it can see at the moment I've gone further back, still shooting on the 60 to 35, and you can now see, hopefully, that the mountains behind Schoolhouse Ridge is actually visible. So yeah, same sort of settings. I've gone to f14, try and get everything a little bit more in focus. 1/4 of a second, 100 ISO. Yeah, quite a nice shot. That's me done here this morning, so hopefully you've enjoyed it, and more importantly, hopefully you've seen that there are some places where you can come up here into the Highlands towards Glen Coe that might not be as busy. Certainly extra places you can shoot. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. This chapel, I just love this little chapel. The church itself is quite nice as well, but I always struggle with the composition there. So as usual, if you've enjoyed it, give me a like, give me a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying it. Also remember, head over to the KNF Concept site and let's get everybody involved, and yeah, let's start making photography a bit of a community again. I'll see you in the next one.